Hey Magic friends, welcome back. This is your captain speaking. We're back from GenCon. Had a great time. So let's kick it off with some Magic events that I went there for. Um, be on the watch out throughout the channel. I'm going to start pulling together all my GenCon videos. I posted a video or two while I was out there to the best of my ability with my lack of camera ability and internet access. But we're back. We'll talk more about Gen Con and my swag in later videos. Today, let's talk about some of the pre-releases we did while I was out there for Midnight Hunt, along with a Modern Horizons 2 pre-release, or not pre-release, but sealed that I did, and what I got out of that. So, you can see here I did about 2 Midnight Hunt pre-releases. Lots of good cards. These are all the commons. Not a whole lot to talk about. Commons being commons and all. One thing I do want to make a mention of, this thing wins games. I wasn't really all that big on this bear, especially as a common. But when I used it, this thing was house. There's not a lot of cheap drops that this thing can't kill. And yes, it's a 2-mana investment every turn, but it is something they must deal with. This card was amazing. Of course, good old zombie boy here is also amazing. If you get him with the 1 black mana crawl from the cellar, and you start looping this with your zombies, the death touch gets real big, and they can't seem to kill him. Imagine that, right? Eaten Alive was also a very good card. In red, the Ruffian's okay. Believe it or not, this is a good card. Yes, it does die easy, but left unchecked, this thing will attack for lethal. The ability to pump it, and 1 red making an early drop in the very beginning of the game. Even late game, it's still good because you can make it big enough to kill things, and on the attack, it's always got first strike. This is a very good offensive creature. This is very good to make things not block, so it's okay to start. This thing, if you've got enough sorceries, is a house. This thing's okay. Wasn't really impressed with it. This has its place, but I'm not big on playing something like that. That's okay. One of the best removal cards in the set for common. If you've got it, draft it. All of these tireless trackers, this Shadowborn Beast sighting is amazing as well. This is good. This is good. Obviously, that's good. We talked about Stuffy Bear. No Way Out's actually pretty good too. It's slow enough set that it makes the card usable. Duress is okay. This card is actually really good. 5 for a 5/5. Whether you get trample or not is not really relevant. Alright, so let's look at some of the rares that we got. And uncommons. Probably one of the best uncommons in the set if you're playing black for 4 mana. 4/3 that flips over to become a 5/4. Anything that blocks this has to be 4 power or it doesn't kill this. Because of the -1/-1 makes it really good. This thing is really good in black-green. This bear was bonkers when I played it. Especially if you're playing Crawl from the cellar. You just send this in and let it die. If you got 5 mana, pick it back up, lay it again. Plus, you can always put the thing back on it. Diagraph Rebirth was okay. I would never play more than one of these cards. The bear is awesome. Obviously, Burly Brute was a house. 5 mana for a 6/5 with Ward. This thing just kills stuff dead. This is also a great early drop. 2 mana, 2/2. That can get bigger. Death Sprout. Or Death Bonnet Sprout. Believe it or not, this as an uncommon was really good. Especially if you're running a lot of Crawl from the cellars. Because if you flip them over in the graveyard, they're still usable for 4 mana. They're a little more pricey. But they are usable. And then when this thing becomes a 3/3, if they don't kill it and it starts getting bigger because you get eating stuff out of their graveyard, it becomes unstoppable. Also, there's so much graveyard shenanigans. When this flips over, just the ability to eat a card out of their graveyard every turn is phenomenal. It prevents them buying back all their stuff. This is single-handedly one of the best cards you can play for 3. Yes, it's only a 2/2, but all it takes is you getting damage in once. This is a vampire. It can target itself, and it will get a +1/+1 counter every turn. This is probably one of the best uncommons that you can play in a non-vampire deck. Even though it's a vampire, because it will put counters on itself, making it very deadly. This is a great card to draft and play. The Vengeful Strangler is amazing as well. The 2/1 that can't block is not great, but you can swing with it every turn. It comes down fast. And on the back side, when you enchant their permanent on your turn, they have to pay a life and sacrifice a permanent, which means whatever you put this on is probably getting sacrificed. So that's also sweet. It's great removal plus combat tricks. Because later, too, if you use Eaten Alive or whatever, and you choose to sack a creature, you just sack this. Automatically flips it over, so you get to kill a creature plus kill something else with this. It's pretty amazing. Let's see here. A couple of my other good hits. This card's pretty good if you're in red. Gotta admit. This guy is just the bomb. If he's on the field, you're going to draw all the cards you want. Well, at least one every other turn. Well, one every turn, obviously. This thing's amazing for 3. Yeah, it doesn't do a whole lot, but 3 mana that sits on the field, draws cards, and can block. And can kill creatures. This works really good with the decay zombies. When the zombie with decay swings, it doesn't matter if they block it or not. It still dies at the end of the turn, and you will get to draw a card. And with black making a lot of zombies, this is a powerhouse, guys. I didn't really play Thermal Alchemist. The Spell Room Painter is amazing just because it has, well, basically it has prowess, right? And it gets bigger if it gets to flip. Borrow Time, amazing white removal spell when I played my white. This guy was pretty good on white just because he has first strike. You could pump him, plus he gets better when he flips over. This guy, Trample Haste 3/3, when I played red-white was really good. Okay, obviously removal's great. That card's good. I didn't like that one. Again, I played that thing a lot. So those are the cards I played there. So here are the rares. So believe it or not, I left one sitting down here. Left it again. Champion of the Parish is amazing and sealed. I mean, imagine that, especially with black making all the zombies that have decay. And yes, as you can see, I got one in my pre-release kit and this in the same kit. Needless to say, I did rather well during that pre-release. So look for this little fella here to be on the eBay store shortly. Probably tomorrow I'll start listing all these cards. I did not find this very good. I know it has a purpose. Everything has Death Touch when it swings. But 4 green for a 3/4 can be very constrictive at times. The Angel was good, although I didn't really play it very often. It dies so easily, so I didn't really get a good chance. Didn't get a chance to play the Festival. This thing is house. This with a Stuffy Bear just wins games because Stuffy Bear on 2, this on 3, then on 4, you know, if you have played a creature on 1 with white, which I played that 1 white, 1/1 ward guy. This thing's now swinging for 4 with Vigilance because when you activate the bear, it becomes a creature and makes this thing a 4. Yeah, this thing is great. I see great things out of this in Standard as well, especially for mono white style decks. Looks really good. Here's my other pre-release. I got a foil Memory Deluge, which I think is going to be one of the great powerhouse cards for the new Standard. So I'm real happy about that. I got a Primal Adversary. I got 2 Angels. I didn't play it the second time. I got the Vanquish the Horde, which wasn't too bad. And I got a Dire Strain Rampage. Not a too bad card. I didn't really play it, though, in red-green for the whole time that I was on it. Now, something else I decided was, once I won my packs when I was playing, I also played 1 Sealed Modern Horizons because it's Modern Horizons 2. Who wouldn't want to play it, right? So I played it. I did rather well with it. So here's some of my rares. So I got that. This was in my pack. So obviously I played red. I had a disc. I had Squirrel Mob. I didn't play this one. Didn't play this one. Didn't play this one. So some of these came from the prize packs that I had. The other things that were in my pack was this beautiful Grist full art foil. Very nice. I got this in a prize pack. And I got a Ragavan. You believe that? I drafted $60 for sealed. I got the Grist. I got the red elemental guy, Fury, and a Ragavan in 6 packs. So easily made my money back. So then I went through with my money, with my tickets I got from all this stuff. I got 2 more Modern Horizons packs. And would you believe it, guys? I pulled a second Ragavan out of a Modern Horizons 2 pack from the prize wall. So, and then I had Unholy Heat common, which is just a good card, which I played in my set. So the prize cards I got out of here, like Verdict Command foil's okay, but just here alone, guys, we're talking like, I think it's close to $200. You know, plus there's like I said, a couple good rares, a Nev Disc, there's a Fury. So hit really well on Modern Horizons 2. I did get a couple of prize packs for the other ones. One other thing I want to go over real quick is how beautiful these lands are. If you notice, and it's kind of hard to see here, you can almost kind of see how that's got that little glint on it? The border on this has like a sheen to it. I know it's really hard to see, but you can see it right there and the light hits it, and it's very cool, and it's on every card. These are my new favorite full arts. Yeah, I just can't say enough how sweet these full arts are. They are so nice. And I did get one, so we could review it. One foil full art. Look at that. That thing is so pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Very nice. So, thanks for watching, guys. This is a quick video of all the cards I got, for the most part, that are worth looking at. Look forward in the next couple of days as I start putting on more videos, as I gather up all my stuff and my picks and my videos of what happened at the con. And we start going to more Magic stuff as we get back on track, as the eBay store is also back online. So remember, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Check the description. The eBay store is back on track, and I've already started mailing more stuff out. So this stuff will be listed starting tomorrow, or technically today by the time you see this video. Anyway, thanks a lot, guys, for your time, and I appreciate it. Welcome back. GenCon next year is already thinking about making some reservations and stuff. I can't wait. It's less than a year away. So, until then, see you next time, guys.